What's up, everybody? It is your boy Johnny back here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a recent Prince reissue that's come out from Legacy in conjunction with MPG Records and the Prince Estate. And that new reissue is of the album Prince the Vault, Old Friends for Sale. So today we're going to do a little unboxing of this album, of this recent release. This came out February 23rd, 2024. So we're going to check this out. But before I do, I'm going to give you a brief history and then I will show you this thing cover to cover. So let's get started, shall we? A little quick history on this album. This album, Prince the Vault, Old Friends for Sale, was released in August of 1999 through Warner Brothers Records. Now, by this time in 1999, Prince, obviously, he already parted his ways from Warner Brothers. So this was actually the last album he had to do to release to Warner Brothers to fulfill his contract. So back in 1992, Prince re-signed a contract with Warner Brothers Records and made some type of album deal. So by 1994, around 1994, his relationship started going sour with Warner Brothers, and that's when he started his battle with his record label. He changed his name. He released an independent release that wasn't on Warner Brothers Records. He released The Most Beautiful Girl in the World on an independent label. He basically, invaded the terms of his contract, and he got into a heated battle with them. And then they just decided to part ways, but Prince still had to fulfill some needs to Warner Brothers. So he always gave them a lot of back material that he recorded from his vault and reworked it and gave it to them as albums. This album was submitted in 1996 along with Chaos and Disorder, and that was actually the last album that came out through Warner Brothers from Prince, which that album has actually been re-released for a few years now on Sony Legacy. So you can actually get that album too. So this album contains 10 songs, and all these songs were recorded it's recorded and written between 1985 and 1996. Now, a lot of fans have complained over the years. If you're a big bootleg person, you know what I mean. A lot of these songs are not the original, maybe even all of them are not the original versions of them. A lot of them are heavily reworked. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a bootleg guy, so I've not ever heard the original versions of these songs other than the versions that are on here. So that's a little bit of a complaint. Hopefully one day with the Prince Estate, that stuff will see the light of day, which I'm sure it will. It's just a matter of when, really. So this is also the first time this album is being released on vinyl. So back in, I think, 2022, they reissued the CD for the first time since its original release in the US. I didn't buy it because actually I had the original CD. So this is the original CD right here, which I can show you guys really quick. Just to give you an idea, when we do unbox that vinyl, you can see the comparisons. So here's the original CD from 1999. It has for a lot of years in my collection. Obviously, I didn't buy it when it came out. Because I became a fan around 2006. I became a fan of Prince. Here's the disc. There you go. There's cool imagery around here, but this is called The Vault, Old Friends for Sale, and it has like a photo negative of his vault, which is kind of cool. I always love the imagery of this. And then you have that. And here's the insert. It's just plain and simple, because Prince didn't really invest a lot of time in those releases for Warner Brothers, because obviously he was gone. He was an independent artist doing his own thing, and by this time he released at least 3 albums on his own independently. So there you have that. That is the original CD. And again, if you can't find the original CD, you can order on Amazon the reissue. It came out in 2022 from Sony Legacy and MPG Records, and I'm sure it's pretty cheap. I want to say it's probably $10 on Amazon, so check it out. So with that being said, let's just get started and just unbox this vinyl. So this is it. I got mine from Amazon. I got it the day it was released. It cost me $23.99. I think it's gone up a little bit since then. I think it's almost $26, but still not bad. But here it is. Here's the front. Here is the back. I'll show you the hype sticker and then I'll read it to you. So we have that. There's a hype sticker. You can pause if you like. But I will read it to you. It says, The Vault, Old Friends for Sale. A decade of recordings from Prince's storied vault. Curated by the artist. Features When the Lights Go Down and Extraordinary. So there you go. We have that. There is the tracks right there. You can pause if you like. But I will read you the tracks too. So side 1 is The Rest of My Life. It's about the walk. She spoke to me. This is actually the extended remix. The original version, the shorter version too, actually, appeared on the soundtrack, the movie soundtrack Girl 6. I think it was like 4.5 minutes long. This version is 8.5 minutes long. It's really awesome. It has like a nice jazzy feel to it. So She Spoke to Me, the extended remix. Then we have Five Women. Then side 2, we have When the Lights Go Down, My Little Pill, There Is Lonely, Old Friends for Sale, Sarah, and Extraordinary, which Prince did a lot live, especially during his One Night Alone tour. So there you have that. So now we're going to take the vinyl out. I have already opened it because I did listen to it. I'm going to tell you right now, it sounded amazing. So right here, we have a printed inner sleeve. And like I always say every time I do these things, man, Sony Legacy and the Prince Estate, you know, they invest a lot of time in his releases. They present them very nice. They're made very nicely. I wish they would be, in recent releases with Elvis, they haven't really done that with him. I wish they would invest a little more time in his stuff. But, yeah. And the cool thing is, actually, probably since it's just a 1 LP set, it didn't cost that much, probably to, produce. But this is 180 gram vinyl. It definitely feels like it. If it's not, it's damn near close to it. So let me just show you the record labels. So here we go. Here's side 1. And here is side 2. So there you go. Awesome. So there you have that. This is an album of Prince that I really didn't turn too much. I honestly and truly have not listened to this album in years. And I'm glad I did. And, and I hate to say it in a way, but these albums that, you really don't turn to, after Prince passed away, I learned to appreciate these albums that a lot of people didn't care about. When this album was released back in 1999, it didn't really get good reviews. People didn't really care about this album when it came out. By this time, he just had like a casual fan base. He was still known as an artist formerly known as Prince or the Unpronounceable Symbol or whatever. This is probably like a year and a half before he returned to back to his stage name, Prince. But, I gotta say, I enjoyed this record. As soon as it came in the mail, I opened it, played it. I enjoyed it. I mean, the ones that stick out to me is About That Walk. It's a nice little jam song. She Spoke to Me, great song too. It has a very long, like, jazz instrumental jam break. It's great. I just love it so much. And this is the extended version. Again, the original version of the song appeared on the Girl 6 soundtrack, which I do have that CD. The movie's not so hard to come by, though. I'll be honest, it wasn't that great of a movie. I think it had, what's her name? Robin Givens. I think she was in it. I think she was the main lead in that movie. But another great song is Extraordinary, which, Prince played a lot during, especially his One Night Alone tour. It's a great array of songs. Now, I do wish and hope one day that we do see, if some of these are not the original versions of these songs, hopefully we will see the original versions of these songs as they were intended one day on a release. Because, like I said, this work spans from 1985 to 1996. So I'm sure some of them were probably totally newly recorded, instrumental tracks, or just totally reworked altogether. I mean, who knows? Who really knows? But anyway, so if you would like to get this, check it out, your local record store. Or maybe go to Amazon and get it. Like I said, I think it's about $26. It's probably like $27, $28 at an independent record store. Help our independent record store out. But that's just a really quick short video I wanted to do. I just want to get a little Prince video out there for my Prince people who enjoy this stuff. So thank you all very much for supporting my channel. All my new subscribers, thank you very much for your support as well. But if you would like, leave a comment. Are you going to get this? Do you keep up with all the Prince releases? They released a lot in the past few years. I was actually thinking about doing a video of showing what they've released since he passed away and what's still left. Maybe I'll do that in the near future. We'll see. But yeah, hope you all enjoy this video. Leave a comment if you like. Check out the links in this video. I do sell on eBay, and check all that out in the description. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you all very much. And I will see you all hopefully soon in the next video. So see you later, and Goodbye. See ya.